Good morning. Today's topic is all about choosing your partner. If you are in a relationship or already married, it doesn't mean that you cannot choose your partner. You can. You can mold your current partner into who you want them to be. And people, to your surprise, are like clay. If you know the right skills, you can mold them into anything you want them to be. And our partner is a very important part in our life. It changes our path of life. Partner is there with you most of the time. If you spend the nights together, it's more than half of your life that you spend together. Think about it. Your choice of partner is your life, more or less, 50%. So make sure that you are with the right person and you are with the person you love. And if you don't like certain aspects of that person, you can mold them into something that you do like, something that they would benefit from and you would benefit from. This is not manipulation. This is not changing people for your own sake out of selfish interest. This is for your own mutual benefit. So old or new, up to you. Now what we're going to need is a piece of paper. Go get a pen and a piece of paper. I'm waiting. Okay, you got your paper. Now I write down a number from 1 to 5, vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the qualities of your partner, the qualities that you are looking for in the person. Number 1 is the most important, and down to number 5. A very simple exercise, but have you ever done it before? Yes, you have thought about it in your mind, you probably do know what you're looking for, but it's not out there, it's not on paper, it's not as clear. And until it is on paper, it is subject to change up to your mood. Today you want somebody outgoing, and tomorrow you might want somebody really quiet who doesn't talk because you got a headache. So, important qualities. I think most of us would have honest on the list. Did you write yours down? I think honesty in a partner is very important. Now, some people are honest and some are not. This is a fact. What makes them not honest? Okay, their upbringing, their environment, their background, their morals, and you can come up with a lot of reasons. But most of all, it is what you aspire them to be, what you expect from them, what you make them into. If you appeal to their nobler needs and wants, they are who you want them to be. And this is very important. I'm going to reword it and rephrase it. Say, if you trust me, and you tell me that you trust me, but not like, I trust you, so don't do anything dirty. It sort of makes me feel that you do doubt me, right? Or if you say that, well, you know, Lena, I would love to send you my picture, but you're just some chick off the internet, so I'm not really sure, I don't trust the internet. It makes me feel that you don't trust me, then I can be dishonest with you, because you give me a chance to be dishonest. You already painted me as this suspicious chick off the internet, and you can't trust this person. So this is who I become, because this is who you make me in relation to you. Now, if there is another person and I ask them for something and they say, sure, I will do that for you, I know that they trust me in that little matter. People who suspect, people who are afraid to be cheated and say it out loud and show it in their actions, in their looks, in their body language, most likely they get into situations where everybody cheats on them. Time after time after time. And the more it happens to them, the more they get wary and careful, because everybody is a cheater. Everybody is a liar. It happened to me 5 times already. All women lie, all women cheat. Why? Because this is what you expect of them. This is what you make them into by your actions, by checking their messages while they're in the shower, by looking suspiciously when they come home late and saying like, where have you been? This one question is already saying, I don't trust you. And if you don't trust somebody, they have a right to lie. They have a right to cheat. Because people answer to expectations most of the time. If you make the person feel that you truly believe that they are an honest, reliable person who will never cheat on you, will never fool you, they most likely will be that person. So what we're doing, we are creating and molding this person according to our first and second priority. We got honest, reliable, right? Similar words. Similar, not the same, but similar. You apply the same technique. You mention it every now and then, but don't forget to mention it. You have to create this whole image of that. I am so glad that I'm with such an honest woman. You have never lied to me, and I really thank you for this. Our relationship is so different from other relationships. There is trust between us. There is mutual belief. We can share anything with each other. When you say that, even though the person perhaps has lied to you in the past when they told you, yes, they quit smoking, but then they had a cigarette or two somewhere out there, they will not repeat the same mistake. They will feel a little bit guilty because they know that you make them into this honest, reliable person who never lies to you and who you trust. So they will answer to your expectations most naturally. This clear? This is how you mold your current partner. With the new partner, it's exactly the same. You don't silently assume that they're honest and reliable. You make them into the person. When they come into your life, if they're 5 minutes late, it's okay, that's unnoticed. They're half an hour late to your first and second meeting. Now, you don't want that to happen in the past. You make it seem like something that has never happened to them before but happened this time. You are really surprised why they're late, with compassion. It's like, oh, something must have kept you really busy. You must have been so nervous, why are you going to come late? But it's okay, I can wait, sort of thing. Sometimes it is acting, sometimes it is being silly, sometimes it's seeming even naive. You don't say like, it's alright, you're half an hour late. Every girl is late, always late. Everybody's late with me. I always sit there waiting for girls. What is going to happen the next time? She's going to come an hour late because she knows that it's okay to do that to you. By assuming that she is unreliable and unpunctual, not punctual, you are giving her the right to do that to you. Same as guys. Common mistake, telling a new girl about your past experiences and how you have been mistreated by some people. She cheated on me, she disrespected me, she hit me, going extreme, more on examples, okay? She never did anything for me, she used me, she sucked the money out of me, she did whatever. This is giving your new person the right to do the same, because you know that somebody did that to him already and he was in that relationship for 5 years, and that is okay to do that. Instead, if you say, well, there was one girl and I really loved her, but one day she borrowed the money from me and she didn't pay it back on time, so I never saw her again. What does that mean to your new partner? That they would not do the same thing, but you would not allow them to do the same thing. Of course, I'm going with extreme examples, but you get my point. Always expect the best and make sure that the other person knows that you believe that they're the most reliable, the most honest, the most noble person you have ever met. But don't overdo it. Now, let's say if I am an S-type man, I would like my woman to be controlling, naturally. And I have met this new lady. She looks attractive. She has the brains. She seems fine. She is not with anybody. She is available. Take her. Now, you're not sure if she's dominant or if she is controlling or if she is not. If these are the qualities you're looking for, how do you check? You don't. You give her the new dynamic. You present her with a new option, an alternative which is better than what she had before. And chances are that she was in very standard normal relationships, let's say, and now she's coming into you, and you want her to control your personal life because that is something that you enjoy, doing things for the woman. How do you do it? From your very first meeting, from your very first interaction, you offer her choices. If you're in a restaurant, she chooses her meal and she chooses your meal. You give her all the information. No, you don't push her the menu and say, well, I'm going to sit back and sip on this cocktail while you choose the food. So do all the work, darling. She's not going to like it. What is she going to like? You tell her all about the menu. You tell her this is good and this is good. And this chef here is really good at cooking this. But his salads are not as good as at the other place that you know where you can take her next time. So you give her all the information, all that you have. Also, you can say that, well, since this is dinner, it's good to keep it light, right? So that we will stay healthy and slim. So there's the great section of the lighter dishes. I've tried this before and that was okayish and this was good. So you give her the information, you make the choice easy. She makes the choice. She is the decision maker from the very first date. What happens on the second date? You give her the choice of the date. You don't say, I will take you to the mountain, to the lookout, to look at the sea. And we're going to go at 5 o'clock. So be ready and I will pick you up in front of your house at about 4:30, I don't know, so we can see the sunset. This is not what's going to happen. You are going to give her choices so that she can make decisions. And when you introduce yourself as this sort of guy, the guy who offers choices for the woman to make decisions, she will naturally get into your rhythm because it's pleasant, it's easy, and it's nice. Say with what? Whatever you enjoy doing for the woman, be it massage or be it carrying their bag or making food for them or cleaning their house or whatever you might think will make her life easier, you can offer her as a choice. Her choice is not accepting it. It might be rejecting it. Then you accept the rejection because you give the choice to her. It is now up to her, not up to you to promote the idea. I will come and clean your house on Saturday. Well, it's not necessary. I don't think you should. Okay, that's fine, but I thought that would be good. I will really want to do that. No, this is not what you do. You don't push the idea. If she rejects it, it's okay, it's fine. Next, what is your next plan? Maybe she's not ready to bring you into her house. Maybe she's not ready to let you touch any part of her body, be it feet for foot massage or something else. Just wait. Later will be a chance for it. But you are already building this dynamic, building the relationship of the woman being in charge of the relationship. What is the schedule of your next date? Your next meeting? Well, it is up to her. Good, excellent. You give her choices. You can send her the copy of the menu from the restaurant. You can send her the pictures of the places that you might take her. But don't make it hard work. Don't make it hard work. It's always concise, as if she is your boss. You don't send links to various websites to your boss to check this and read a page or two on that and then decide. No, you summarize the information. There's this wonderful spot in the park, 3 lines. It's perfect because there is no wind and today is quite windy and the area is protected by trees. We could have a picnic. I could bring a basket, or we could go to the beach and make a little campfire and grill some prawns. And if you would like that, I would get the prawns and the vegetables and the griller so we could go to the wild beach and have that little barbecue, if that is what you enjoy. Or another option would be to go to the movies and then have dinner afterwards in this restaurant or this restaurant. This one is mostly like Italian food, but this one is really sort of health-oriented and mostly vegetarian. Not as nice taste, but then you wouldn't feel guilty for eating too much calories. Blah, blah. Again, you know who you are appealing to. If the chick really doesn't care about health, then it's the Italian restaurant or the Greek restaurant. Who cares about health and vegetarianism? But somebody like me, say, if you offer 2 choices of dinner, one is, you know, spaghetti, which I would really enjoy, but I only allow myself to eat it once or twice a month, or this is a safer option, strong wind, almost opened the door, safer option of going with vegetarian food, which is wonderful too. This is your 3rd point. I'd like her to be controlling. I like her to dominate the relationship, and this is what you might as well want. Now, if you want the opposite, you start with the opposite. You always offer her the program. I'm going to pick you up at this time, we're going to do this and this and this, and you better wear trousers because today is windy. Don't wear white because we're going to be sitting on the beach on the sand, so you get dirty. And things like that, little details, you know that you are in control, and you know what this is going to happen. You know what is going to happen, you're leading this person. This is what I do, we're going here, we're going at this time, and full stop. You don't have anything to think about because everything has been taken care of. My plan is done, and you are a passive participant in that plan. I am taking you, I am leading you. Very different. You don't wait and see until she shows some dominant, controlling streaks of her personality, because she won't. She's also observing you because she's wondering, what sort of person is he? Is he the same as my ex or my ex-ex? And then we come to the 4th and 5th qualities, say caring and generous. We all want to be taken care of, and we like people to do things for us. We like gifts, we like attention, we like birthday cakes, and we like people to remember our important days, and we like people to remember what is important to us. So, make it happen. If he forgot your birthday, you will probably, well, I won't feel bad about it, but you might. Not you, okay, I'm talking to a guy here, right? If she forgets your birthday, this is not what you want. You want her to remember, you want her to care, you want her to make you a cake. So you do everything to make sure that she does remember. 2 days in advance or 3 days in advance, you tell her that it's your friend's birthday and you remembered it. And you called your friend and he was so happy because you haven't seen him for a year, yet you remembered his birthday. And you made his day, a tear to the eye. You sent him a little card, you sent him a present. How well, how wonderful. And this doesn't have to be a lot. Take an example from your life. It doesn't have to be this week. Something like 2 years ago. It's like, oh, I have a friend, and and this is what happened. By remembering other people's important days, you can really make them happy. So I think that we should always... And then suddenly you come into saying that, not the same day, that it is your birthday coming up in 2 days. And you always think that birthdays should be celebrated by doing something special with your loved one. And then, a day or 2 later, you do mention that it's time to change your socks, because look so old and not presentable anymore. What kind of socks do you like men to wear? Do you prefer ankle socks, lighter socks, dark socks, or socks up to your knees like granddads wear? And then you'll hear an obvious answer, and any moron with an IQ of a horse would guess what to get you for your birthday and not to forget your birthday out of these 3 events. Now, the first time it might take a bit of work reminding them, sort of, but not in a straight, direct manner of saying, it's my birthday in 2 days, don't forget to get me a present. We don't want to be like that, we want to be subtle, right? So, this is how you get the person to care. But when they do something for you, say, oh yeah, thanks, nice new socks, just what I wanted, I'll wear them. No, it's the praise as if they give you a new car or a house. It's the praise, it's the appreciation, it's sincere feedback of how much you are touched that they have remembered and they went shopping and they got the gift that you enjoy and you need. Not all of us are good at accepting gifts. Most of the time say, oh, I don't really need anything. What idea does that give to the person? That he really doesn't need anything. That he's not looking for a gift and nothing would make him happy because he says that he has everything. We don't think that he is being polite. We think that he is really saying what he is saying and accept it for what it is. Same with the woman. If she tells you, if you are stupid enough to bluntly ask her what she wants for her birthday, and she will say, well, don't really need anything. I have everything. It's all right. You don't have to get anything. She's blocking you. And that doesn't mean that she doesn't want anything. She's just polite and she's shocked by your question. And most of us are so shy to say what they really want and need. Yes, I'd like new shoes in this color and this size and they sell them in that shop. And they cost so much. Please get them for me. Rarely people would say that. Although men would prefer that probably because that takes away all the trouble of thinking, oh God, what on earth what might she want for her birthday? Caring and generous. These are not necessarily the qualities I'm looking for in a person, especially not the third one, controlling. That's the last thing I want my man to be, controlling. So this is your little exercise, and now you know a little bit more on how to mold your partner, your current partner or your dream partner. It is never too late. If you have been married for 20 years, it is harder, but it's not impossible to mold your partner into what you want them to be. All you have to do is offer them an alternative which is better, sweeter and easier than their current reality. At any stage of life, people want the better, the sweeter and the more comfortable choices. Is this clear? I hope this is and is helpful to you. Thank you for your attention. This is the last time you see this room because I'm moving house today, and tomorrow we'll film in a new location. Looking forward to it, and we'll see you tomorrow.